the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers.
Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. Penix facing a third and long. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. There he goes, pick six, touchdown Green Bay. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the New York offense. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick six should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Trying an inside give to Hubbard. And have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Penix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Third down, it's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kicked out by Chuba. And the Packers had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock his 3rd as a starter. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers pull out in front for their 13-zip. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Jets, nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
He's going play fake with Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it down to the 33. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Yellow. Ready?
To the air with Love. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. It's a screen to Barkley. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already.
Jets, nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. And And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet. And they say Packers football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Mike Evans with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
28. Jets, nothing. First Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10.
This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing now on first down. Penix. It's a screen play for Allen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Jets, first down.
Ready.
2 yards on the play.
We'll give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Here's the backup. First throw. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
Intended for Jalen, incomplete. Brings up third and 5.
Here's Taylor. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Across his body, defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Taylor's pass.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10.
Play action. Hurts has it. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
9 yards. And the Packers first down. First and goal.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Jets, nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
A gain of 13.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
To the air. Taylor. Might be in trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be third down. They'll throw, third and long. Hits him on the in route. That's the first down, and he's still going. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He's set to go now from the 35. Hurts yet again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Packers take their first time out. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 26.
It's Hurts once again. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Hurts throwing again. Pass caught out right by Golden. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one.
At the 20-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Pass it down close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Packers.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime.
A 20-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Shoves him off. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They go play fake with Hurts. Connects on the crosser. Running down the left side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, not just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Dumped off to his running back. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Here's Taylor to throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Check, Packers.
Looking to throw, Taylor. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Check. Packers.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Punt meets him at the 28. Shoots away from one. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Out now runs the Packer offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Packers 52. Jets nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets offense now set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Right.
Taylor. They'll try and run this. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Taylor now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Now it's Taylor. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. We just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Collects this at the 32. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Here's Thomas on the return.
The Jets take over.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They run it from the gun with Wright. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they come, second down. Throwing, Taylor. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Taylor. He's going for it himself. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Packers and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They get to Henry on the inside handoff. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Trimmer.
Hand off here to Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Come on, set. Blue, set.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throwing 6 more on out. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
66, Jets nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll throw it here on first. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw it. Taylor hit and the ball is loose. And they say the Packers got to this one.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
They'll run here with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Only a yard on the game there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. Drill 52.
Love from the gun. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jets nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, cut it.
To the air, Taylor dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Third down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
19-18. Set up.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Jets trying to do some window dressing. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
7 yards. 3 and out.
Punting unit out now.
Formation for the Jets.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. 50, green. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch is made in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. George Kittle, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Packers 80, Jets nothing. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, stop. Let's go.
Motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in a game that's already decided. They'll send out the punting unit. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he gets it away from his end zone. before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.